I'm still responding to this guy, and he still hasn't gotten to a point, but somewhat in passing, he says this.
It is quite rational to know that God exists apart from evidence. That is, just by the inner witness of the Holy Spirit, you can know that God exists. I don't want to downplay that, okay? Or you may know that God exists through the inner witness of the Holy Spirit and some evidence. That's my experience, okay? I've got good reasons, but I also have this experience apart from reason.
And I disagree with this. Religious experience is not any sort of accurate indication of reality. Religious experiences are just that, subjective experiences that are interpreted religiously. So the only people who feel like they've been filled with the Holy Spirit are people who were already convinced that there was a Holy Spirit. And not to mention the multitude of other religions that feel like they've had some sort of experience. Are they right as well? See, these experiences are completely psychological. They're in your mind. And your mind, your psychology, is not a reliable source of information. Your mind plays tricks on you all the time in all sorts of ways. See, religious experiences are just altered states of consciousness, and you can achieve the same effects on acid, MDMA, DMT, that sort of thing. So you can achieve this same psychological effect by the purely physical process of consuming something, unless you think that MDMA is magical in some way. See, a big part of logic, skepticism, and science is overcoming our own biases, overcoming the shortcomings of our own mind to come to what is truly rational. And these subjective experiences are a weakness, and as such, they cannot be any sort of proof, even to yourself. Now, it may be convincing, but that doesn't make it true. I live here in the Bible Belt, and every instance I've seen of people being filled with the Holy Spirit was in a church while they were playing emotional music. It's clearly and blatantly emotional manipulation. And experiences of groups like Pentecostals seem to be little more than hysteria. Your subjective experience is not an accurate indication of reality, because that's all in your mind, and your mind can play tricks on you. And we know this.